Monday, we got no bone, we got no rope. Sue me. Guys, I came up with a new idea. The new idea is, it came from how I feel when I'm doing puzzles. When I start a puzzle, I feel like I'm in puzzle jail. And I'm going to show you the difference between just doing puzzles and being in puzzle jail. Okay? This is how I feel when I'm doing the daily puzzle. I'm like, hey, daily puzzle, that's fun. Step up to the fork, okay? Another hint, it's Monday, it's early in the week, it's going to be easy puzzle, right? Step up to the fork, buddy. The fork. Yes. Okay, I see rook check. I see only move. I see bishop check. Taking the rook. This pawn is not a threat, got to consider it. Probably not on Monday, when puzzles are easy. But I think that's it, so I'm just going to play it. Check, check, and takes. Do we have a better move? There's no checkmates. No, they wouldn't do that to you on Monday. Monday, they give you the puzzle, folks. It's early puzzle. It's early week puzzles here on chess.com. I say here because you can actually join chess.com through my affiliate link. Let me turn my bot on, that reminds me. The bot works on Facebook, but for my YouTube friends, I can get that link for you if you want to join chess.com the correct way with the Charlie Sardo Gaming affiliate link. Jay, how you doing, brother? Dude, is that funny, man? Jay and I have like an inside joke, and our inside joke is growing. Oh, Jay, that was freaking hilarious, man. The ELO bar. We were... Okay, so then we take the rook. The puzzle's done. You say you got it right. You analyzed it. I did. I wasn't playing for my life. Well, when you have puzzles, and you go to puzzles, now solve puzzles. Oh God, here we go, folks. Okay, now we have to engage puzzle jail, because this is literally how I feel. I made this. Can you get me out, guys? Can you get me out? I made this because this is how I feel. Because right now I feel like I'm in jail. Yeah, I'm in jail. I can't do anything. I'm stuck here until I solve the puzzle. This is how I stretch my brain to get better at chess. I'm not trying to get it right and move on to the next one. Oh, I got it wrong. No way, guys. We're in a streak. Our rating is 24-45. We're shooting for Daniel Abbott. Don't laugh. Don't say yay. Daniel Abbott just cheered, guys. Guys, I'm in puzzle jail. This is serious. Larrick, how you doing, Timothy? Good to see you, man. Hope your life is great. Hope your life is absolutely killing it, man. What's been going on with you, Timothy Larrick? Okay, it's black's to move. Black to move. White has no like insane threats, but the point of the puzzle is there are checks that make me then start moving. You know what I'm saying? If like rook check, for instance. Where's my king? Comes here, and then there's nothing. It's very true. This looks like it wins a piece. This looks like it wins a piece. We can't really develop the knight with anything good. Okay, first thing we do, guys, we look for snipers. Okay, it's not really the first thing you do, but hey, we don't want to get got. This seems too easy, but I can't really stop this move. Pushing is a manunu. Attacking the rook. If rook takes, we push. Bang, bang, he stops. We push. And I think we're winning. You can get a check. There's nothing there. I think this position is absolutely crushing no matter what. Trey, how you doing, dude? We're gaming tonight, man. Ooh, I'm excited about gaming tonight. Wait, where's the bars? If I get out of puzzle jail. I should have planned on where my face is going to be and not... Actually, I'm right between the bars. Puzzle jail's working, guys. Puzzle jail's a big hit. Okay. Black to move. There are no checks. If we simply take take, push, he could check, take, get behind the pawn, and he's okay. That doesn't win. It doesn't win. It is made of not win. Drew! We're gaming tonight, Drew. I've been missing you guys all weekend. I didn't stream Friday or Saturday, guys. I touched grass one night. No, Friday I think we streamed. Saturday, Sunday I didn't stream. I touched grass Saturday night, and then Sunday I took a day off. We're back at it, folks. We are back at it. We're back at chess. Man. Now this puzzle's not going to be easy. We have to pick candidate moves. The first candidate moves I see are shoving, takes, rook over, takes, and then we have a passer. Our knight can play chess. There is a fork check that does nothing, but see, that is so messy. King up, and then what? You know what I'm saying? He could annoy my rookster. You could check again. You could check again. Usually, these puzzles, they don't go into a lot of checks. Oh, Drew's ready to game tonight, man. You know it. Somehow I feel like this is the move. Although, if rook takes, push, check, king up, check. I can't go to either of these squares. Check, 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 check. See, it's like, it's just a very, 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 very long variation. Can we get rid of this pawn? Can we? Knight. Pawn takes, takes again. That can't be it. I'm ruling this out, guys. Still wins, I think, because of the pawns. Guys, 2 pawns on the 6th rank are known to be equivalent to a knight. Two pawns like this, that are passed. In other words, these things are rocking it, right? 2 pawns on the 7th rank are known to be equal to a rook. If I come here, takes, he gets behind it, like I said, takes, but it looks messy. It looks messy. And it loses a pawn stir. It loses an actual pawn stir. If rook takes, push. You can play check, king moves, takes. If I take, he takes, but I can push and queen. I can push through. So it might be that simple. It might be takes, rook takes, and the shove. Because it doesn't lose anything. Rook check, king over, and there's nothing. This pawn and this pawn kind of cancel each other out. We do have 3. And this pawn is protecting this pawn, but this one it's not 3 passed pawns, it's 2 passed pawns. So trading, improving, and then cashing, I think is a pretty good idea. Now I have to analyze it. Yeah, Timothy Larrick, that's what I'm thinking. Timothy said never knew that. You never knew that about the 2 pawns? Yeah, it's a rule of thumb. But the great value of knowing that as a rule of thumb, two connected pawns on the 6th rank are equal to a knight. It gives you a vibe on how strong these 2 points become 3 points. And when these 2 points are up on the 7th rank, they're worth now 5 points. More than double. It's a good thing, but every position is different. We could set up 100 positions where 2 pawns on the 6th rank they're just lost. You're losing both pawns. You're losing the game. We could set that up. It's an idea. Hey, Cody Christian says Charlie is doing puzzle jail for the conjugal visits with chat. Source, trust me, Cody. That's a big word, conjugal. I'm not sure what it means. White is backwards also. White A is backwards also. Oh, well, yeah. This pawn, The fact that this pawn is hanging almost has nothing to do with the position, but I think we take first and then push. What if we push? What if we push now? Oh, like I said, takes. He can get on it, but then this wins. I don't know. The knight comes, and the pawn is lost. I have to consider this move, guys. Rook takes, push, takes, gets behind it. And I can't queen. Okay, I just started looking at weird stuff like push, takes, push, you know, that idea. Push, I think he just takes. Let's look at it and rule it out. D2. If takes, pawn takes, rook over, push. See it? Attacking the rook. If rook takes, we queen. So I said here, takes. The only way to stop is to play rook and then push. Sacking the rook for the queen. Is that all we get out of this? Push, takes. Okay, if he doesn't take, then I'm going to queen. And if he gets behind, we take with queen. So if I push, the only move is bishop takes. Then, if... It also, in that position, could be rook takes. It could be. Hitting the bishop. Where's it go? See, because if we like lose a pawn and win the piece back, position's equal. Am I right? 2, 4, 5 to 6. See what I'm saying? Just winning a piece is not enough. We have to push. We have to push the queen. Push, takes. The only way I see to stop... Well, he could play a check first. Okay? Oh, then he could come back here. So maybe rook check. Maybe we need to come here. Then he gets this one with check. Rook check, maybe king up. He's best. I think it's push. Let us look at this line one more time. This move threatens rook takes. Then if I push, like I said, he can check me and maybe even get this knight. I gotta run forward. Check, I gotta run forward. He can chase me all the way forward and my king is okay. So that the rook check I don't need to worry about. Push. If pawn takes, we take check. Or we take, knight takes, we can't push. We can't push. Okay, so I'm going to rule out pushing the pawn because of the line I just saw. Push. Takes. Rook takes, knight takes. Here, takes. And that's better for him. If that line is accurate. I don't know. I'm in puzzle jail. How do you expect... Juicy pawn, not right now. Right now, I'm in puzzle jail, and I can't get out of puzzle jail until I solve this puzzle. If you start with rook takes, you don't lose the rook, yeah? If I start with rook takes, that's kind of what I'm thinking is rook takes first and then push. But it's not as forcing. Pushing threatens taking and queening. So push, bishop takes, pawn takes. He has one way to stop it. Rook here. But again, he could check me first. And then it's like if I come here and he comes back, he has discoveries. So I feel like that might not be it. Push. Push, bishop takes, rook takes? Rook takes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's very, very equal. I don't see it. Branson, how you doing, man? You've been in puzzle jail for the past few weeks. It's a grind. It is. If you rook first, it traps his bishop. Rook. Yeah, that I see. Rook takes. If rook takes, push does trap the bishop. But I'm down a piece. I'm down a piece. And so winning the piece back might, I just almost guarantee that it's has something to do with queening, because there's so many checks, and then there's also ideas of coming over here, and then checking and picking up this pawn. This knight is loose. I think this is it, but I wait. Did I see a win though? Oh yeah. No, I saw a line with pushing this after. Rook takes. Again, he has check. It's a puzzle. I have to find a square that he could play rook here. Allowing a discovered attack. I have to save the pawn. Bishop takes, rook takes. Oh no, rook can't take because my okay, because I am here. That must be it. The only thing I feel like rook takes first is best, but I feel like it doesn't go along with puzzles. And I got to get out of jail so we can play a game of chess. Oh, believe me, we're coming back to... Hey, Trey, what's up? We're going to come back to jail, guys. Is there a theme I'm not missing? This appears to be the theme of the position. Push, takes, rook over. Push. Right? If pawn takes pawn, I take the rook and I queen. I think that's it. I think it has to do with this only later. Oh, wait. Here, bishop takes only and push. If rook takes, we go here and he can't stop the pawn. I think that's it. I found it, guys. I found it. It's d2. He's going to lose a piece. And I'm going to queen. So I believe his only moves to capture or to check. But either way, if check king over, I push. I mean, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook gets behind the pawn. Only way to stop it. Then I push. If pawn takes, I play rook takes rook. If rook takes rook, I queen. He can check, come up, check, I get away. I think it's this, and this is the only, and then we push. Why would you rook over to trap the pawn instead of checking? Why would rook over to trap the pawn instead of checking? He can check, and then I have to find the right square, and it might be here to avoid checks and not step into a discovered check after his rook is here. I'm going to push this, guys. Because I think I see the win. Push. If check, let's just say king over. Okay? Takes. He has one way to stop. I mean, he could check with the knight. No, well, he won't anymore because I'm here. So I'm threatening to win. So he has to take. Now I'm going to queen. And he can't come back. He has one square to stop me from queening. And then we push. What about this move? Pinning. Oh, then I think we queen. Yeah, then we queen. This is the move. As much as I want this to be, I feel like this is too messy. Rook takes, threatening to win the bishop and not miss the pawns out. He could check. If I come over, takes, and he comes here, and he has the discovered threat, and he's protecting, and he's stopping me from queen. See what I'm saying? That's why this is probably a mistake. This is a red herring, folks. This leads you into not being able. Well, you still could do this. No, you can't, because you want the threat. I think it's push. Guys, I think I've spent enough time on this puzzle. I see a line, push, takes, rook checker, not after. We'll find a place to move the king. Then he has to get behind it. And then attack the rook. And threaten to take. Because if rook takes, I take here, and he can't stop the pawn. I'm doing it for the rating. Woo! Guys, now we double check. Why would rook over? Oh, yeah, okay. We got this, man. We got this. By the way, guys, I got to tell you guys something. We have been trying a fun new streamer thing called Getting Affiliate on Twitch, which is the biggest streaming platform in the world. We should have a presence there, folks. Well, how do you do that? Well, they have a list of. Whoa! Oh, I'm busy. Can't take it, guys. I can't take it. We're in puzzle jail. You can't. If it was an emergency, I would take it, guys. It's not an emergency. We're in puzzle jail. Okay, now, how do you get affiliate on Twitch? Should we finish the puzzle jail? Yes. I'm going to show you guys right after this what you guys are helping me do, what you guys have always done. We got Facebook Gaming Partner way 10 times, I'd say 100 times harder to become a Facebook Gaming Partner than it is to get a partner on YouTube. Maybe 10 times harder than partner on YouTube, and 100 times harder than affiliate on Twitch. You guys did that. You guys did that. Remember who was here? We need a watch time, guys. You guys were showing up every day. 10,000 followers. What? How can you even do? Oh, you guys did it. You guys did it. You guys got us the freaking badge right here on Facebook, man. It was not easy. I call it cheesing the affiliate boss, and we're cheesing the affiliate boss, and I'm going to show you guys right now the stats in a second, what you guys are doing for me, and I appreciate it very much. Okay. First move was right. Now, this could be the move. Just do it now. Although, if rook check, king moves. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Wait. Yeah, bishop takes, pawn takes. Can this knight? See what I'm saying? If I push, rook takes. But then it's the same idea. Because once we take again, and he can't stop both pawns. It's going to be difficult, guys. Oh, you're Timothy Larrick. Yeah, you've been around forever, brother. It's good to see you again, man. Will and boot first, king e7. Knight e7. That would be a move you may find in a normal game. But this is a puzzle, and that is a slow improving move where white has just way too many responses. d2, bishop d2, cd2, Rook c4 check. I have to, Rook c4, I have to move my king. And if I move it on this line, he can come here behind the pawn, threatening a discovery, which tells me that's probably not it. It's my move. I said I don't like this, right? Because rook takes, pawn takes, rook gets behind, push, and we're getting a queen. He has some annoying checks, but we get out of them. So I think pawn takes bishop wins. I think pawn takes bishop gets us out of check. I mean, out of jail. Batfinger, no, it's okay. Rook d4. Yeah, rook d4. You're saying, yeah, I don't want to go too deep into lines because I'm really solving this myself. It's for my rating. But I still can read chat too. But Branson thinks he has it solved. I have to see it myself. If it must be takes, because this threatens to queen. But let me look here. Check. Like I said, I kind of have to go like here. So I get out of checks, and so I get out of knight discovered checks, winning my pawn. It's a real thing, guys. It's a real thing. So you probably check here first, being a great annoyer, and then he would have to come back behind my pawn. And then if I take here, what the? Oh no, I said then I push. Then I push, attacking the rook, threatening to take. That's it. And this is going to be the trick idea at the end of the puzzle. That although you didn't really have to see it, because I think playing D2, people who are just doing puzzles, they look at it and go, well, I'm going to push the pawn, I'm winning a bishop. But they might have found it for the wrong reason. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking. We're almost out of jail, guys. We're almost out of jail. We're getting it. Working our way. Rook takes. Bishop takes. Rook check, takes, and we're down a pawn. Rook takes is not it. This move, the bishop has great safe squares to sack itself for this. Nothing good is happening. Pushing is not the move. What about this move now? Bishop takes. Rook takes, knight takes. If I take, he covers the square, and if I push, he covers the square. So it must be takes. Found it. Okay, he didn't play the check, guys. He didn't play the check. These are the best moves, guys. If you have enough time to think, very often, sometimes you can find the best moves. Now, this is the money shot, folks. This is the money shot, and this is my idea of pushing, which I saw from the initial position. Well, I mean, there's only so many moves, and it does discover an attack on the rook. It does. If b3, rook takes rook, I queen. He can check me. I just walk my king up. I just walk the old king up, guys. He can keep trying to check me, and then I'll just end up taking this, hitting the knight. I mean, it's too much. Guys, say it. Too much? It's too much, guys. This I think is the move. Another idea is just take, because it defends, and then we have two passed pawns. This might be it. It might be it. Remember, though, the knight can come back and maybe cover both queening squares. Do you see? You understand? You get the idea about the knight gets to leave here with check and then get into sniper range, into close combat range, guys. The knight's not a sniper. It's like right now he's back at the gym, guys. We got to get him to the UFC. He starts with the check, Bang, short range. Close combat, folks. There are no checks. There are captures. We have a capture. And then there are threats. Threatening the rook. Threatening the queen. This must be the best move. This must be the best move. And you know what I like about it too? It stops the check. So push, rook takes, and then my grandmaster move, pawn takes. And he can't stop. He can come back and lose the rook for the queen. Huh. My Knight will get into play, folks. Yeah. Yeah. I think b3 is the move, guys. Is there anything else? Imagine having like 38 minutes on your clock and you're at a tournament and you have this much time on your clock, 38 minutes. And you got to find the right moves. That's how much time you spend on looking at your moves, guys. Some people do better. Or they go faster and they find out later, oh man, I should have played D2. Okay. This, I think, is the howler, folks. If rook, I can just take and we win. If he can't, he has no checks. Wait, if check. I can attack the knight. If the knight comes back, I think we play rook takes knight, rook takes, and then pawn takes, and it's game over. So I think b3. See what I'm saying, guys? What if he checks me? King up, hitting the knight. If he hits the rook. Oh, and any time he does any of that, we get this. And if he takes here, we just push again. He could come here and threaten one but not the other. No, check this out. Yeah, he doesn't have time to do everything. It's too many. This must be the move. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Claude says it's not about queening. It's about getting that rook off the board. Well, it is about queening. But it's a means to an end to stop this rook. Like I said, because if push pawn takes, we play takes. If push rook takes, we make a queen. This is the move I'm playing it. And takes here, which I saw the line. I saw the line 20 minutes ago. How long were we streaming? How long? 35 minutes? I saw the line 30 minutes ago. No, I saw this idea probably 15, 20 minutes ago. But as you go and you get one move closer, it's okay to double check stuff. When I'm playing Blitz or when I'm playing casual 15-minute games, if I see a line, I'm like, okay, it's mate in 3. Then I'll just practically pre-move the moves. And if I'm wrong, then my calculations were wrong and I kind of punishing myself for that, right? It's about getting out of puzzle. Dude, no kidding, man. The Puzzle Town Saloon. Are they going to give me walk-in money, guys? Are they going to give me like bus money when I get out of here? Now, he took. If I come here, this is not it. If I push, this is not it. We take because then we get the rook. Solved it. Bang. You are a puzzle solving machine. 3 in a row, guys. Only 3 in a row, getting us up to 2450, folks. We're coming back to Puzzle Jail. I want to show you guys what you guys are doing for me on Twitch. It's freaking amazing, man. Like I said, we need to advance in the world. Excuse me. Clara did that, guys. Put some on my computer when I wasn't here, guys. Shut the music off. We need to make expansions, folks. And the expansion we're doing here, is this it? Oh, look at that, guys. These are the little things they give you guys. Now, to get affiliate on Twitch for a normal streamer that's beginning, very difficult because you need 50 followers. You can ask all your friends and you'll end up with, well, I would end up with 4 followers. But I have more friends than that because I have you guys. So you need 50 followers. I don't really even stream on Twitch until just recently. Last 4 days or something, last week. We have 187 followers. You know how many people would die to have 187 followers on Twitch? A lot. How do you have so many, Charlie? Because of you guys. Thank you, guys. I say, hey, follow my Twitch. You guys go, okay, Twitch. Follow. You got it, Charlie. Supporting. So we get the first criteria completely smushed, like a bug. The second criteria, stream 7 days in 1 month. I streamed about 4 times in the last week. Killing that number, but I need 3 more streams. But here's the tricksters. I need 8 hours in 1 month. Well, on my 4 streams, I have 17 hours. So I think that one's dead to rights. We got that one done. That's the bottom one right there is the most difficult, I think. Average 3 concurrent viewers per stream. Because that means I think it's not per stream. I think it's 3 concurrent viewers in the total time, but it says average 3 concurrent viewers / stream. So that does kind of say it is per stream. Either way, we got this. But here's the point. We have our average concurrence. No, it's over the time, guys. It's over the time. It's not per stream. Maybe it takes a number from 1 stream. I'm not sure. We're going to kill it anyway. So here's what you guys are doing. Is when we go live in evenings for the gaming, I'm like, guys, watch on Twitch because we got to beat the affiliate boss. Path to affiliate. We are at 8.1 now. So all I have to do is stream 3 more times and average 3 or more viewers at the same time. And then I can just chill for a minute. Sit back for a week or 2. Let the 30 days hit. Now that's if I think my concurrents are going to drop. I'll probably keep streaming on Twitch. But if I start getting 1 or 2 concurrents, then I'll be like, stop streaming. Take the W. Take the W. 3 more streams. We're absolutely killing it. We're absolutely killing it. And all you guys have been doing that. So thank you guys for the huge help. You guys helped me get Facebook Gaming Partner 4 years ago, which was huge. Now, and then a little over a year ago, you guys helped me get YouTube Partner. And you remember when I was doing that? I'm like, guys, come on, I need you to follow me. I need you to follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. It's free. Right? Remember? Yeah, you guys did that. And now we are cheesing the Twitch affiliate boss, folks. So there we go. Now we can come back and we are out of jail, folks. We're out of jail. We solved. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, don't start it. I thought I'd start another one. I want to play. Guys, contrary to popular belief, I actually like to play chess. I haven't played chess, guys. I've watched a lot of chess. That one with the blue line can't be correct. Your average 16 streams per month. I don't stream on Twitch. That's for Twitch, Claude. Cody says same on Twitch. Same name on Twitch. Charlie Sardo Gaming, spelt the same way. Let me get you guys the link. Although we got that number down, but I still want you to come to my Twitch because we're doing more content there, and you definitely want to get involved. Channel, copy. Oh, it started what was that noise? It started replaying my VOD from the other day. Bang. There we go. Yeah. See what I'm saying, Claude? Yeah. Oh yeah, and imagine if that criteria was applied to Facebook, you guys be like, well, I mean, I remember back when there used to be 200-300 people watching this chess stream back during, the Great Plague. But right now, we have 16 people watching on Facebook. You'd be like, well, you crushed that. Like Claude said, what are you talking about? You stream 4 days a week, chess. At least 2 hours. It's 16 to 20 hours a week on Facebook streaming chess. I would crush those numbers. We could do it in 2 weeks with never even thinking about it. Dude, Facebook Gaming Partner, it's not easy. I think they lowered the requirements, which is good. Let some new people in, I came to play chess. You guys come to play chess? What do we do? Does anyone want to send me a challenge? Skittle stain. I love it, dude. A Skittle stain. Now, I could see a Skittle stain if maybe you put your shirt down and then you dropped a Skittle on it, and then the Skittle somehow got wet. Maybe you spilt a little bit of water. That's all I know what that is. It's the only way I can construct a Skittle stain. I don't know what it is, but that's your name on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate it. Does anyone want to play me? Juicy Pond came in and said want to play a game. That was 45 minutes ago. If anyone wants to send me a challenge, you know how to do it. Actually, we can go to the bot on Facebook and type !play, and it will tell you guys how someone can send it. Ian, send it, brother. Guys, we got a big week planned. Tomorrow's Tactics Tuesday. We got tournament on Wednesday. Probably not a world championship. No. I think we're going to do our monthly world championship next week. Oh, JF the Best sends it. JF the Best, guys. JF the Best is a creative chess player. He's not scared. He's not scared to mix it up. As a matter of fact, it's what he likes to do. He's creative. We simply take El Centro because our opponent let us. We simply defend the pawn while developing. Plays E6. Does he want to play D5? Do we play this maneuver? Or do we play F4? Or do we play F3? Bishop E3. Or do we play... It's a 15-minute game, but it's not a puzzle anymore. Just play chess. Dave Joyce was here. He'd be like, just knight F3. You're wasting your time, Charlie. This can't be bad. This can't be bad. And the bot... I love the bot so much. Bot's a sleeper, folks. It's a teaser. Ooh, he attacks my pawnster. Did we play this game recently, GF the Best, you and I? Full kick drum scenario, folks. With ideas of eyeballing possibly later, right? Brings it. Yeah. Now I come here. It's protected, right? Knight takes, bishop takes. Bishop takes, queen takes. If I kick is not good, we come here. Just developed a queen. Just D the Q. Boy, now I want Dairy Queen. Why did I say D the Q, folks? Developed a queen. Whoa! Messing up my pawns. I will now for sure lose the endgame, folks. The pawns are weak. The pawns have been weakened. This is a really good pin stir with a big threat stir. It's weird. It's just way too small brain to put a stir on the end of everything. I'll stop doing that. D5. I think we pin. This is not as bad as it looks. Yet. Could be a problem, guys. Remember, JF the Best is one of us. He is a brutal tactician, very creative player, and he is trying to beat me. He is not scared of the what's that? How many rated? 350 rating point difference, 340 rating point difference. He doesn't see that. You know what he sees? He sees lunch, folks. Get the juicer out. Ian Matza. The pony. What about the pony? What about the candy? Do I take the candy? Freaking love that guy. Disguised Tushi. What's his name again? Something. Guys, the coffee's getting cold, guys. We might have to do one more cup. Guys, I went to bed good last night. I had a great night's sleep. I woke up, threw some shoes on, and I took my walk, guys. I took my walk. I got out. I didn't really touch grass. I saw grass. I saw grass. I saw butterflies. I didn't see the squirrel. Yesterday there was a squirrel. I saw him twice. Both laps. He wasn't... C5? Okay, now. This could be a Manunu, but the knight comes to this square. But against mucho spatulas. All he's threatening to do is... I think I actually take. Do you know that? And I'm going to tell you why. If I allow him to take, this is a backward pawn on a semi-open file. After c3, bishop d2, I have a hugely strong El Centro, but this pawn is hard. It can't be defended by his friends. If I take here and he takes, these two are not on an open file. But one pawn holds two pawns. And he has 2 pawn islands. I have 3. Can we just castle? It's time. What if we take the time, folks? What if we just say castles? And then takes, big El Centro, back it up here. It's going to be a while before he gets to attack this. We're going to have this huge El Centro. We're going to be ahead in development. We'll have ideas. I'm going to take the time, guys. Taking the time. Not on the clock. Sadistic Tushi! And Blunder Panda. What? Does he have an alter ego named Blunder Panda? Cody Christian says, Skill Stain stems from an old banned German Skittles commercial. Old name account. I love it. Cody, I had no idea. Thanks for the lore on that. Dude, Cody, I'm looking at your picture, man. It's a great picture. I used to live in LA. Looks to me like you like the great outdoors, and it looks like you like to enjoy healthy pursuits, Cody. And I lose a piece. I didn't see this move. I didn't see it. I didn't see this move. It's a good move. I didn't see it. You guys saw this? He has 2 different accounts. Guys, I didn't see this move. I told you, Jeff the Best is creative, guys. He will 1,000,000% catch you slacking. I'm going to lose a piece. I could counterattack, but takes, and he gets my queen. So I think I have to do this. So let's just get her done. Let's just get her done. There are ideas. Plays bishop takes. This develops. It pins. This is the most natural, quick move. This move attacks the bishop. No, we want... Okay, this is another idea, saying you can't castle. He might need to play d6. Knight takes threatened the pawn. I think knight takes was better. This move hits the bishop. He may play d5. He may play d5 anyway. Do we say you can't castle? Because that will compel him. The power of the bishop will compel him to play d6, but then d5's not coming. D5's, it's like it's a move. Is it that great? d5 bishop check. Knight bd7. This might be the move, guys. This might be the move. If bishop d5 check, I think it's not so bad. Okay. Everything's okay. That was based on the phone call that came earlier. Like I said, like, this is an idea too. But d5. He can just castle. The great thing about this move is he's a move behind in developmental. And if he brings the knight, very often, this is the best move. I think if I by pinning, I force him to do something. Meaning, I'm attacking this, and then I could get this. So he might just play bishop back and take all the time off the clock I just spent, and then we maybe make chess moves. Daniel Evans says, I reported the person yesterday. It was weird, and the moves were precise and exactly 2 or 3 minutes apart. I won and got tons of rating. You mean you won the game and got tons of rating, or he got banned and you got awarded the rating? I think if you pin the bishop, then he will kick it with 8-6. If 8-6, I play bishop takes knight. And his bishop's hanging. Thought. You have to understand, this knight is protecting this bishop. So the bishop needs to either be protected with d5, or it needs a move. See? 8-6, I think, is a blunder. Now, okay, 8-6, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm on the rook. And he can't save the rook. He could take the bishop, but then I take the rook. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this would be a counterattack. Bishop takes does hit my queen. It's real. It's real. Yeah, so Daniel, tell me more about that. When you say you won and got tons of rating. So he was higher rated than you? Was he cheating? Or are you saying you thought you think the guy was cheating, so you reported him, but you beat him anyway, but I beat that guy, but I think he was cheating. Things I don't usually feel in my life. Hey, by the way, one thing I feel every day. Thank you, Craig Nickel, Dwayne Newmeyer, Ryan Atienza. Thank you guys for the likes. It really helps the stream. It's still early stream hype, guys. Hey, Dave Joyce with the 100 stars. Can we get some stars hype in the chat? Dave Joyce, thank you, man. How are you doing? I have to get Dave Joyce's stars. When I say get, I mean I have to say thank you instantly. Guys, I'm in a tournament sometimes, and it's like Dave Joyce gave you 100 stars 12 minutes ago, and I'm like, oh, I was in check. No, bad streamer. It's a huge mistake. You must say thank you when someone hands you something. You say thank you. Sorry, I don't care if it's a ticket. Okay, well, if it's a ticket, if it's an unjust ticket, oh my God, you guys, Claude knows the routine, folks. You guys just started a stars party. If you complete the stars party, you may see pretty colors, but the important thing to remember, folks. Wrong button. Am I still alive? How come this Stream Deck went black? Because I touched it? Well, that was a bad transition. Guys, I'm not wacky. Here at Charlie Sardo Gaming, we pride ourselves in not being wacky. That's why stars explode out of my head. Because I'm not wacky. Okay, you guys get it. You guys get it. Jay at the best is in puzzle mode. He is trying to find the right move. Hey, Charlie Chillers. Yeah, doing great, mate. How you doing? I'm doing great, man. Having a beautiful chess stream. We have a new game we like to call Puzzle Jail. By the way, guys, we're going to be looking at Jay at the best flag. I think I know his flag already. He brings the bishop back. Now, I think I could play this move. Or this move, but what does it really do? Here, he could just castle. I could push castles, takes, pawn takes, bring a rook. Or I could push castles, bring a rook, queen c7, maybe shove and make it worse. I could start considering stuff. Daniel Abbott says, I reported him and beat him anyway. He was like a few points higher rated. I won 151 points off the win, and I can't find him anymore. How would you get 150 points off the win and you can't find him? Go to the game, click on his name, and you will find him. Yeah. Right? No? Simply improve. This is probably an idea. This not so much, because it's biting granite. It still improves the rook. This rook is better on this square than it is on this square. But this pawn makes attacks, and we threaten stuff. I mean, not winning or anything. Bringing a rook to El Centro Filio could be a good manunu. Pushing while I can. It's probably bring rooks. And this rook, you say, look at it, it's looking at his king. Well, my queen's already looking at his king. Not that big of a deal. Push keeps the knight from coming in. Castles, can he capture? Ooh, castles threatens my pawn. So I would need to take. Bring rooks, these pawns then. I don't think I push. Maybe I come back? Or bring a rook. Maybe bring a rook in like knight e5, bishop d3 kind of stuff. I almost think bishop d3 is the move. No, there's no real threats. Maybe there are some threats. Bishop d3. I gotta move or I'm gonna lose. Rookie, Dave Joyce! You see how I talk my way through that? Now, it doesn't mean Rook E1's the best move. It doesn't. But here's the thing. Dave Joyce is rated a lot higher than me. And I talked my way through it. And I'm like, I think Rook E1. I played Rook E1. I look at chat. Dave Joyce said Rook E1. So, it's not bad. It's not bad. He said my history said the whole game I only had one miss. It was very strange to me. Okay, he kicks. Now we improve because I had to move. I could have checked. But then he's going to get like, he'll just get this and this. I think this is okay. The bishop doesn't want to come here and bite the granite. We're done with granite, guys. My bishop is done eating granite. Oh, we have water. We're going to wait on coffee. Even though the coffee's cold, we have sips. So we'll take little sips of the coffee, pretending it's not cold. That's some hot coffee. And then we're going, Okay. What do you don't do? You don't give bishops for knights for no reason. Come back. If he shoves, he's weakening his king side, which he's not going to castle over here because it's very weak. Have you guys ever played a game called Farkle? Does anyone know the game Farkle? I need you to tell me. I need strategies, guys. I was learning strategies from people in the game, but I don't know that they know how to play Farkle. Okay. Takes, bishop takes. With a naughty pin. Stir. It's probably good. Takes, bishop takes. It doesn't work. Takes, bishop takes, queen up, he has knight bd7. Where's the shot, folks? Where's the shot? I can then come back maintaining the pressure. And it's hard for me to defend the rook, defend the knight because of the bishops, but I'm on it twice. Then maybe a move like this and that again. It's called C4, folks. It's a double maneuver. You got to learn it, folks. You got to learn the C4 maneuver. Oh. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, knight bd7, bishop e5 pinning. Do we go for it? I think we go for it, guys. I think we go for it. Knight g5, hg5, bishop g5 pinning. Oh, but it's his move. He can't unpin, though. He can't unpin. Knight bd7, bishop b5, queen d5. This must win for a couple of reasons. And I just found another reason why it wins. So I'm doing it. Yeah, the sack doesn't quite work. He has queen. Yeah, but knight bd7, I pin. And there's another crazy thing happening. He plays rook here. Okay. Okay, he plays the rook here. It's unprotected. I'll come here. Knight bd7, I pin. But the thing is, it may trade. It may just trade and then I lose. Is that what's happening? I'll have to figure it out, folks. We could hit the rook too. No, it's a... Yeah, I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. Brings the knight. Pin it. As planned. In previous examples. This might not have been a bad move. But I think the idea was this knight comes back. That's what you were saying, right? And then if takes, he plays rook takes. I might win material there. Another idea I'm looking at is g4. G4 could be a real manunu, folks. Yeah. I'm afraid to look at chat now. So I'm going... Oh, he brings the knight. Hitting my queen. Right? What about queen here? Loses my bishop. If takes... Could I, like, sack for a... You know what I'm saying? Queen takes pawn. Check. If pawn takes, rook takes. Check. He can move. And then I take the queen. Is there a queen sack here, guys? I don't think I'm quite active enough for it. And the rook up here was a great move I didn't see. Check takes check. I'm still on the queen. He could play king up hitting the rook, though. So, what do I have? But bishop takes queen. Bishop takes queen. My phone's going nuts. Takes. Do I win an exchange at least? Am I winning the exchange here? Okay. Oh, I'm not. Because he took with a knight. Okay, now. I can save my bishop. I could attack the rook. I could save my bishop this way. Pawn takes, or pawn takes, rook takes. Kind of opens the file, though. You know what I'm saying? If I do this, he has knight f3. So I guess we take? Then he's on the pawn twice. I'm going to lose on time. I got to move. Why won't I move? Why won't I move? Am I losing a piece? I lost a piece? Wow. I didn't realize I was losing. I didn't realize I'm down a piece, guys. Yeah, I didn't realize. Okay, I can resign. Well, no, I didn't lose a piece. I just didn't get anything back for it. You know what? I have something back for it, though. I got something back for it. Zahn, I need a knight. Thank you, Zahn. And I placed my knight on d4. Because Zahn's a good partner. And if you hit Zahn up, you know what Zahn gives? He gives you knights. It's a great move. And that just shows that my move was so bad. Brings the knight. And I can't do anything. It's just a pawn stir, guys. Don't be afraid. We're already losing. I'll play king up. And king up, probably. He's going to get this. I'll get the rook lift for free, guys. No charge. What do we have? We have 3-1. Didn't even look. Next move, we hit the rookster, guys. It's in trouble. We're going to trap it. Not really, but... that should probably just come back and laugh. I mean, it's a good square. What? It could be ideas. If I can make my pieces play, brings the king. Such a strong grandmaster. Now, like, here. Knight comes back. Maybe push. Rook over. I think I have to do this, which could be a nightmare in itself. That wasn't a good move. I had to play here. And then defend by moving the bishop, but how? This knight will take it. Push. You can push. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Yes, push, guys. I didn't see it. He's threatening to take with check. Brings the knight back. I have 37 seconds. We're going to let him just out-crush us, guys. It's okay if he out-crushes us. He's one of us. He deserves a win, folks. He deserves... oh, did I have this move? I did, but it's okay. We're bringing the rook. Guys, I'm attacking. I'm attack king. This is crazy, guys. The sack didn't work. Oh, he takes. Okay. Guys, it's a piece. I had to take it. He said, no, I blundered too much pressure. It's okay. I only have a few passed pawns. How is this even sorta? Wow, he made it. He blundered. I mean, I blundered earlier. Well, I didn't blunder. I played into a sack that I thought was better, right? I think we have to take the piece, right? It's a good move. We activate the rook. I'm so low on time. I'm still losing this, I think, guys. If I take and he takes here, I'm going to play the check because I'm low on time. Guys, it's a check. If you could take with check, take with check. Okay, I see some ideas. You're still playing chess. Okay, now. The question is, you take care with check and let him play this. It's a pawn. He gets here, and then I think I have to do like this. Or this, one or the other. Okay, it's either rook back or rook over. I think it's rook back. Oh, well, maybe not. Okay, if I come up, it's mate, so we come back. And then we start creating our passers, guys. This king's in a little bit of a spot. That's why I played rook back, to defend both rooks, guys. The other idea was to double. Okay. It's still mate, so still come back. An active rook. It's better to have an active rook and be down a pawn, although I'm up a pawn. No, I'm not. It's equal. I'm sorry. I thought it was up a pawn. It's better to have an active rook and be down a pawn than it is to have an inactive rook and material be even. That means this rook's one of my rook's coming here. It's going to hit 2 pawns. You can check from behind. You play for your draw. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the crush. That's the crushingness to the square. He can just play king over, and I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, you know what? It was an attempt, guys. It's not a draw. I was hoping for. Oh man. Okay, guys, I have to trade a rook. I have no choice. I have no choice. Oh no. Yeah. I have no choice because rook here is going to be too much. This will come with tempo. Here, I think we come up. Hit the rook. Controlling. I'm still losing. I'm still losing. It was very... Okay, that's probably a really good move. Attack it, folks. Win the biscuit. I'm here to win the biscuit. I got 1 minute 25 seconds. I'm here to take my biscuit home, folks. Risking it for the biscuit. He has this move. I didn't see it. He just shoves. Check. Guys, what does Stockfish do? Oh, wait. Take that back. I should have just pushed here. What am I doing? Oh, I should have just pushed. Should I do it now? Oh, man. Wow. Rook check's trying to set me up, but it's not going to work yet. I think I come here, believe it or not. This isn't good for a reason. I saw it a minute ago. And this is not good for a reason, too. I want my king here. How do I get it there? Well, you move through check, folks. I think it was too, Dave Joyce, and I think I blew it. I should have pushed G5 instantly. I saw it after I played it. Yeah. Ooh, brings the rook back. Here. Push, takes. Here. I can't get behind it in time, but I could come here. So I think we shove a pawn that he cannot attack. I'm making a queen, and I don't think he could stop it. Queen, we have to take. Now, this... I think I just push and win, but I'm not sure. This could be the move. Push, check. He checks all the way till my king gets up here, and I draw or win. This might be the winning move. If he gets behind it, we come here. He gets to take it. So I think we do this now. Okay. I don't think we go to this file. I think we stay here. We keep him out. Because if I came over here, he could play rook. And then I queen, he checks. So we just stay off the file. Okay, he goes now. Take the queen. Now he gets a check. Free time. This was probably even better. Nah, I think the queen threat is too much. And LP's DO, folks. Check here. Then a check here. You know what I'm saying? There are multitudes of checks. So... do we start shoving the king and make another queen? I think this was a mistake, actually. Do you know that? Right, guys? I think we let him check. Check again, and then just move the king. And then push the pawn. The rook can, like, check you and hassle you till you run all the way next to it and make it waste a move. Then you get into a free pawn maneuver. Oh, poor JF the best. He was winning, man. He was winning, but and he had way more time. He still has way more time. G7 was the move, Dave Joyce? Yeah. Yeah. No, we got it, man. I know I'm better. I know I need to hit the brake, but I can't take a break. I feel like I'm in jail again, folks. I feel like I'm He resigned. Wow. It's +6. We're going to look at this game, guys. Game review. Guys, we're going to look at Clifford the Big Red arrow because it's going to tell the story how he was winning. Oh my God. I was clearly winning, or clearly better. Computer, I think, calls that winning. This is probably where I sacked the piece where it drops down to where he's ahead. Then there was a mistake on the sack. I missed. Dave Joyce, you see it? We're going to find it. I didn't take advantage because I'm not Stockfish, and JF the Best is a worthy opponent. He was totally winning right here, guys. He was winning, and then all this time he was better. It got equal here. He was better. It got equal here. He was better. It got equal. He was better. It got equal, and then bang. Wow, what a squiggler. The accuracy is not going to be inspirational. Let's take a look at the accuracy. We're going to look at the stats, folks. 75% by him, me, 70% by him. Neither of us had any brilliant moves. I had 4 great moves. He had 2. Good job. 24 best. He had 20. Very high best moves. Good jobs. I played like a 1500. You play like an 1150. You made 3 blunders. You made 3 blunders, brother. There were misses too. 2 misses each. I made 6 mistakes. You made 4. You did way better on that than me. Yeah. Wow. What a game, JF the Best. All right, guys. I need 1 second. I'm going to leave you guys with the Trooper Cam, the world famous Trooper Cam. If you guys are watching on Facebook, you guys know what to do. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hit the follow button, folks. And the like. It's early stream hype. We're only in the first 2 hours. And if you are watching on the YouTube, guys, you guys know what to do. You hit the happy sub button. I'm going to leave you guys with the Trooper chair for 1 minute, guys. Literally 1 minute. Did I have Queen takes Rook? Did I have Queen takes Rook? I feel like I had Queen takes Rook. Do we go? Do we watch this here? I feel like that might have been that spike. We're getting out of this. We're going to the opening book. Most common move here is the move I played, Queen E2, guys. Queen E2. Takes, C5, and we're out of the book. Okay, analyses. Castles is no good. I should play E5, Knight D5, and just Bishop D2. And I have the center. He has ideas like how is Knight C6 not the best move? It wants F5. But like after Knight C6, Rook comes over. He has he'll have some play on the C5. We're playing chess, but look at my hoppers. Feels better. E5. I should have played E5. I have certain moves I just won't play. You know the rules. Choo choo choo. Do you get more rating points for 3-day games? More than what? Lois! Welcome, Lois. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so e5 was better. That's best, by the way. Oh, because e5 doesn't... Does... Let me see. Does e5... Now it's saying dc5. It's saying e5 is best. e5, knight d5. What if... Oh, he can't come in here. Knight d5. Now this doesn't work. And that's probably the biggest part of playing e5. Well, it gains space. But that was a good move, JF. JF, the best. You are the best because that's a great move and you played the best move. There was a spot when you had his knight pinned by your bishop. You brought the rook up. I think you had bishop take his knight because you are hitting his rook with your queen. We're going to look, Kenneth Matthew, right now. Okay, Kenneth Matthew Borders. That was best. Inaccuracy. He should have took with the knight. When he took here, I was so happy. Because knight takes maintains the initiative. Because I have to defend the pawn. Or I have to let it go. That's inaccuracy. Guys, I was torn. This is better, guys. This is better. Oh, man. This is better, guys. Because he can't castle. We're ahead in development. We could play moves like this and start shoving. Yeah. Wow. And what's the difference? Bishop g5. It's half a pawn. It's half a pawn better, guys. Oh, it burns like fire. Bishop g5 is an inaccuracy. It wanted to develop. The bishop was safe there. He didn't have to back it up, I don't think. Oh, no, I was threatening bishop takes g5. You're right. Rook f1 is best. Hey, I brought the rook, Dave Joyce. Plays d5, inaccuracy. Bishop d3, it didn't like it. Wants bishop e5 by half a pawn. This is better because it maintains the initiative. And he wants bishop. But this is protected, so we bring another rook or something. Or we play c4. Knight e5. Knight e5 slows him down. He can't play this move. Or just bishop d3 laughing. It's funny. It gives two lines with knight e5. They're the same. Stockfish, I love you. Okay. d5 inaccuracy. Yeah, I want a bishop e5 here. Is good. Best. That's good. It's a blunder. Okay, now what did I say when he played g5? I'm like, I just played bishop g3. And where does his king castle? Because his king has no good place over here. And it's 3 moves. It'll be a third move. 3 moves away from castling. c4 can come. Pawn takes, bishop takes. And if he doesn't, I take and I play c4 again. Ripping, guys. Ripping. It's a manunu. Learn it. When you have double pawns, it happens in the Sicilian on the other side a lot of times. You play f5 because your pawns are doubled right here. You play f5 and then you play f5 again, guys. It's a theme. Okay, it's +2 right here. And after I do this, it's -1.4. It's like losing a knight and a half a pawn. Oh my God. That's a blunder. I have bishop g6, which I didn't see. Look at bishop g6, Dave Joyce. How beautiful is that? Is that not one of the prettiest things you've ever seen in your adult life? His best move is king f8. Just losing a full rook. Everything else is that bad. If he comes back to protect the square, we have queen e6. King f8. Bishop h6 check. He can't take because of mate. King g8. And then we check here, right? No, there's not enough yet. Oh, we take here. Stockfish is so insane. If takes, this is mate. Wow, I didn't see bishop g6. What a shot. I don't think it was ever my move. He plays rook up. And I came here. That's a miss. I had... Oh, here you were saying Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh my god. Just bishop takes. Wow. Yeah, let's see. Because without rook h5, oh, his best move is queen c7. Because he's threatening. And the knight gets away. Yeah. Wow. Queen c7. Just queen c7. And even if... Or queen d6, same threat. Rook up. That's a misside. Bishop g6. Bishop g6 is insane. I had his rook. No, this wins. This wins. Although, I sacked a piece. Well, it's +5. I'm up in exchange. And 7 pawns to 5. Exchange and 2 pawns. And development. And, wait for it. Okay, some weak pawns on. Yeah. Adam Engel, thank you for the 50 stars, man. Can we get some stars? Type in the chat for Adam, dude. Thank you. Longest running star streak here at Charlie Sardo Gaming. We have some long ones. That's inaccuracy. Okay, it wants queen f4 defending the bishop. Or queen e3. It wants to defend the bishop and keep the pressure. Thank you, Adam. I played the bishop thinking I was going to have malarkey. Knight g4 was best. That was a really good move. I didn't see it. I didn't see rook h5. But I thought I didn't see the very, very simple tactics. And that was early in the game, too. Right here. I mean, oh, no. It did. Is the clock updating? It is. I was this low on time at this point? Yeah, I was. Here, just bishop takes knight is crushing winning. Bishop g6 is better. Bishop takes knight is great. Bishop b5 check is still winning. And h4 is better. Instead, I play the blunder because I want to continue with my idea, even though I'm a move down from where I thought I would be. Great move. That was good. I looked at moving my queen. Can't he just play a rook takes? Rook e6 check. Oh, and then we take check here. Takes. But now I'm just down 2 pieces. Yeah. With an exposed king. No. I can't. This I cannot do. Okay, takes. Inaccuracy. It wanted... Oh, I could have come back and hit the rook. So many things are... And then save the bishop because it's better than a knight. Well, it was better than a knight. H4, black is better. Bishop g6, why can't pawn take? Because of the king. Watch. If pawn takes, check, king f8. Now I'm on a queen. His best move is rook f5, losing the queen. Let's say he tries to save the queen. Well, I guess he would go... Knight c6 is another good move. They're all mates and 13s. Everything's mate from here. Queen d7. Let's say he defends the queen. Look at that check. King g7. Queen f6 check. King h7. Queen f7 check. King h6. Bishop f8 check. Now you know this is mating. It's rook e5 check. Queen f5 is the best move here. If he comes here, it's g3 or no? No, we ladder mate him, guys. Wait. Queen g4. Oh, the bishop's coming. And that's mate. Yeah. I mean, but even before that, it's crushing so many ways. You know what I'm saying? There are a whole bunch of best moves that were just giving up the queen, giving up a piece because he's getting mated. Wow, so I had bishop takes f6 here, didn't see it. Thank you, Kenneth Matthew Borders. And bishop g6 was even better. Wow, what a game. Okay. It's minus 3.35. He is winning. The blunder rook bring us in a different world. Yeah. G4 is good. He comes here. Best. Knight comes. Best. Here. Excellent. It wanted rook e3. Hit the knight. I transposed. Rook e3. Excellent. It wanted h3. Now here I think I can play h3. Yes. And I didn't. Here I can play h3. And then when he brings the other rook, I can take. He's winning. Oh, no. We don't give that pawn up. We don't give that. Oh, because of this. I'm down a piece. Yeah, but I've always been down a piece. Yeah, everything's crushing. He's up a piece. Everything's crushing. All I can do is try and shove my pawns. And what happened? I made a queen. It wants the activity, guys. But rook c7 check. Oh, I could come here? No. Oh, I could come here. I thought I was going to come here and it was going to be mate. I had rook king f3. I didn't even see. I didn't even see it. I would have come up. On this check, I would have come up. It actually likes king g1 slightly better. But I would have come up. Because I want to protect these pawns. And it's the only chance I have in this position is my pawn advantage. And I need to push. I need to make a passer. You should have taken the draw. I think you were still winning though, right? You had this move, but I think, isn't that where you played? What is it like? Oh yeah, it wants rook h4, but you can't really take. But maybe after you take, then you're threatening this with check or something. Look at this move, a4 check, takes. Black is still winning though. It's -2. It's -2, so I don't think you should have taken the draw. That was best. Okay, what did I say about... But look, I don't understand how the... Oh, he doesn't have a check. You gotta attack my pawn. I defend this one. Check. King h1. Rook comes back. This is a game, except you're still better. You're up. You get the connected passers. I don't know if I can shove those pawns through. You have checks. You have a draw anytime you want. Yeah, look at what Dave Joyce said. You were winning here, mate, and up in the clock. I think you did the right thing by playing on. Yeah, you did. If you think your position is better and you have more time on the clock, you should never take the draw. Okay, if there's money involved. If you're at the end of a tournament and all you need is a draw to win the tournament, get the trophy, and get first place, and get an extra, $400 from the prize fund, then you take the draw, right? That's tournament strategy. That's just real life stuff. But here, When are you ever going to get better at chess if you have a better position and you're up on the clock and you give a draw? You know what I mean? Yeah. You did well by not taking the draw. I think you did great. Don't feel bad about not taking a draw. Your goal is not to draw. You got to try and win one positions. Inaccuracy, it wants F5. Mistake, it wants F5. That's a blunder. That's best. Here, best takes mistake. Oh wait, in this position, I was so sure this was the best move. It's equal here. G5 is not equal anymore, man. I thought G5 was it. Oh, but how am I getting back here? It's gonna take me 2 moves, and he's gonna end up here. You know what I'm saying? I guess he could then bring his rook back. Maybe he can, or bring his king up. Start shoving the pawn. Well, as soon as I played this, I thought G5 was better, but it ends up it's not. This is now it's a draw, but I made a mistake here. You're winning again. That's a miss. You had B5. Protect the pawn. You want them to work together. It got too far ahead. That's a miss. E6. This is what Dave Joyce was saying. E6. What about this move? Wow, Rook F3. Yeah, it's all hard to find when we're kind of low on time. You did have a little bit of time, though. Now if takes here, queen. You have the initiative, but materials equal, and the kings are both so exposed, you get to start the checking sequences, starting with Queen F1. But because of all the drawing opportunities, it's equal. Okay, so it takes... I did this to get a shortcut. You want a B5 to bring your pawns. A2, oh wait, is, oh yeah, I wanted E6. G6 is excellent. I want to rook A1. I guess rook A1 buys more time because if he moves the rook, I get to take with check. You know what I'm saying? And this is still equal. Wow. And now it's just winning. Last time it was equal was here. And queening was the mistake. Queening was the mistake. King B5. G7. Oh, stepping out and not letting this queen. Yeah. Wow. King B5. King B5, right? Good idea. By the computer. And okay. Good game. The sack was no good. And immediately after I realized the sack was no good, he gave me rook H5, and I could have just played bishop F6 and won. Huh. What a game, man. Guys, I want to go to Puzzle Jail, but I don't want to go to Puzzle Jail. Do we go to Puzzle Jail? Do we go back to Puzzle Jail, guys? Dude, why did my secondary... I don't remember what these buttons do. My Steam Deck, it went black, guys. This is the nice one. I have 2. Wait. Ooh, wait. I just rubbed over it and she lit back up, folks. This one has knobs too for volumes and stuff. That thing was awesome. That thing was $175, guys. And I really wanted it. And we were streaming. And someone in chat, like, gave me almost all of the money for it. And I'm like, okay, let's order it right now. So I ordered it. And then you guys have seen my little one. This is the little one right here. It's got all the little things on it, guys. You got your trooper cam, you got your lurker love, all your stuff on there. Oh man, most of us are like that. Let's go to Puzzle Gel. I'll make ramen spread. I don't know what that is, but guys. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? No, we're gonna do something we promised we were gonna do before, guys. We're gonna look at our opponent. He's one of us. He is JF the Best, and he is from Canada, guys. Let's see if his flag gets any bigger when we go to his profile. All right, cool. Looks like some cool Halloween, almost anime, creepy kind of thing, but not really, but maybe kind of, right? Because of the hair. You guys can't see it all. And he has a Canadian flag, folks. It is the Canadian maple leaf with the white line. You guys all know the flag, right? And then we are going to go to here. Then I'm going to come here and ask for Canada Wiki, so we can see the flag properly, folks. Oh, Canada. That's all I know, guys. I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay, where do we go? Maybe back to here. We'll let us see most of the Canada flag. There you go, guys. That is the Canada flag. The O Canada flag. What if I make it smaller? You can pretty much see it. I don't want to move the whole screen, folks. Okay, now we have to go to... Wait, let me come back to here. And be sure that we get to the right thing, because now we're going to learn something. So now, that flag I already know. We have to go, let me see, right here. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT, tell me a fun fact about Canada. Fun fact, JF, the best we see if you know it. Fun with flags with Charlie, says Lois. Sure, here's a fun fact about Canada. Canada has the longest coastline in the world, stretching over 202,080 kilometers, about 125,567 miles. If you walked Canada's entire coastline at a brisk pace of 20 kilometers a day, it would take you 27 years to finish. Want to hear a weirder or sillier fact next? You know what? We could do it all day. Maybe we'll save that for Canada Day, guys. But no, we're doing the flag, and we're doing that to remember the Canadian flag. JF the Best, thank you so much. Guys, we're going back to Puzzle Jail. I don't want to, but we have to. I don't want to, but it's a new thing. But I don't want to, but it's fun. I don't want to, but it's a thumbnail. Guys, can you tell I'm torn over here? Freaking torn, guys. Wait for it. Play. Wait. Puzzles. Puzzles. Oh my god. We're in freaking Puzzle Jail, guys. Oh my god. We're stuck here. I can't move till I see it. I can't move till I see it, or I'm confident that that's about as good as I'm going to be able to see it. And I did solve the last one, right? We were rated 2450 on a 3-game streak, four puzzle streak. My opponent had just played F4. Now, let's count material. The pawns cancel, the knights cancel each other, the bishops cancel. Two rooks, they cancel, folks. Whichever queen. So material is equal as far as that goes. 6 pawns, 6 pawns. Okay. Material is even, guys. I feel like my king is kind of being attacked. I have a knight check, which is something to consider. Kicking this knight unprotects this knight, but my knight is under attack. this knight. Are there any? There's a fork here, but it doesn't do anything. There's a fork here, but I can't get to it, and it's protected. There's no fork here. My bishop isn't doing... Oh, this is so hard, guys. I'm going to be... Oh, man. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. Bilingual and bis. Skiing, how did I do? Does anyone know how to speak Canadian? How you doing? Bill Stevens, good to see you, man. Ask a fun fact about Quebec. Did you say Quebec or Quebec? Well, Dave Joyce already told me the answer, guys. I think I just got out of jail. It's my fault. We're doing puzzles. You're supposed to tell me the answer. I'm not supposed to look at chat like that. He's saying knight c3 check. And then take the rook. Knight c3 check. So he then must play king over, and then it's mate. So this is just it. Yeah, guys, we're still in jail. We're still... Oh, and then this right here is going to be... We have to save the knight. Right? There's still a move, though. If we go knight here, we're threatening stuff. We have to save the knight. Do we save it this way? Oh, we can't put it here because bishop takes. Knight comes back as a move. Wow, how do you save the knight? Is there no... Oh, no, we play... Pawn takes with more threats. Check, knight back push. See, all the bishop can't take is the rook's hanging. So I think we come here. And then we take the rook. Okay. There were still some moves. Bill Stevens says, can I ask the Sardo bot fun facts about this past weekend? This past weekend, we streamed Friday Night Gaming, had a blast. And then Saturday, someone in chat, it was Z Marshall, it was Zachary. He was sitting around a campfire at 50 degrees. He said he did yard work all day. He was exhausted, he was tired, sitting around a bonfire, drinking a beer. And I was like, I need that in my life. Well, I checked the weather, and it was going to be 80 degrees the next night. Yeah, mid to high 70s in the evening. We don't get no fire for you. Too warm. But I did call Courtney and said, hey, you want to do a little porch cook-off tonight? And that's why we went live. Did you see live? That was Saturday night. I went and bought a big fat sirloin. 2 bacon wrapped jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese, and 2 good size stuffed mushrooms stuffed with malarkey. And we fired up the grill, and I went live for a lot of that too on the porch. It was fun. And then we ate like kings, and then after that we went and saw some friends. Yeah. You got me to throw down on the grill yesterday. Daniel, you inspired me, huh? Well, you know what? It's infectious because I was inspired from another chiller. Quebec. Cool, got you. Okay, guys. Now, we're doing another one because now I got to be in jail, but now I'm going to minimize chat. You guys give the answers. Queen takes check appears to be so much the maneuver. And he comes back. Wow, it so seems like there's... Oh, queen takes check. The knight's hanging. Queen takes check just appears to be such a good move. But then king over, and what do you have? There's no checks here. This is going to threaten to win this piece, and I won't be able to stop it. Actually, it's going to be threatening mate. I don't see it. It's not king up, knight check. Huh. Takes, rook takes, there's nothing. The bishop can never check. It almost appears that queen takes pawn must be the move. Although this could make a threat, but if he threatens to mate me, I don't have time to take the rook. Don't think it has anything to do with this move, because pawn takes. Takes check, king over. I have one move to threaten the world. Knight here threatens the world. This isn't check. Queen takes check. Knight here threatens the world. Wow, it really works. And then we threaten the this I think is the move, but then when he plays rook over, what do? We take the knight. I can't take the knight because this is here. I got it wrong, guys. I went too fast. We're still in jail. We're still in jail. Queen takes knight, rook takes. There's nothing. That doesn't work. This is not a smothered mate. If rook takes, it is. Oh, we threaten the smothered mate. No? Is it something like that? But he can just stop it, right? I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I think once this knight comes in here, we're pretty much losing. Check, king up. And checkmate. So I have one move after this move. And we can't really come back to save the bishop. Takes, rook takes. I don't see anything as a problem. Takes, rook takes. I'm down an exchange. And a king. And these pieces don't play, so I'm losing. Huh. I tried this move. This move doesn't do anything because rook takes. This move, just knight takes. I thought for sure it had to be this. Do you guys see it? I don't have chat open. I don't see it. Okay, I got to start looking at candidate moves because you jump all over and never get it done. Right? Okay. Okay, this move I played, I should have analyzed it deeper. I saw a line, but it's like, it wasn't it. I have a check. King takes, there's nothing attacking. There's nothing going on there. If knight back, he just plays knight takes. His queen is fine, his rooks are fine. There's no back rank because I have no pieces. It's like, how do you even... Maybe like queen here. Hits a rook. You just attack the queen. Fork. King moves. And I don't see anything. Oh, check. Is it queen and queen? I'm hitting the rook, but I'm not really hitting the rook. But what I'm doing is I'm threatening this move. Can he not play rook over? Check, king over. Queen, he just takes it. No, because I still get this. Guys, I feel like I'm in jail. I feel like I'm in jail, man. I want to bring Chet back so bad. I just like this because he can't take. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's, I mean, is it that heavy? Is there something that's so simple I'm missing? This could be the same idea, but it doesn't drop the knight. No, but it doesn't drop the knight. Like I said, if here we play check, and then we come back. And why would this move be better than this move? If this square... Oh, if this square... I think he does nothing. And he threatens mate. Then knight check, king here. I don't have time to set up the discovered mate, the discovered. So it's queen here. But then the knight's pinned. Can't you stop a smothered mate by pushing a pawn or something? Is it queen d5, guys? Queen d5. He can't play rook up because I take. If he plays rook over... I check, and then I take. Queen d5. Found it. Now, what did I say? I'm coming back to chat now. Because I did a little bit of hard work, guys. I think I'm earning my way slowly out of jail. Yeah, I said d5, but it's e4. Queen e4. And then he starts getting out. But why does it say unrated? Oh, it's unrated because I already got it wrong. Yeah, I never should have moved, guys. Okay, now... Oh, I have check. And now I can take the rook. And I'm stopping this winning move. Because the queen's stopping the winning move. And what happens if he does something like this? Then we can move up. But that still looks like it's rather drawish. Oh, guys, I lost my streak, man. I lost my streak. I think I might be getting bailed out of jail. No, we have to do one more. I have to get it right, guys. Next puzzle. This is real jail, guys. White to move. Well, he just trapped my bishop. That helps a little bit. I see a queen here that could be pinned to a king if the king were to come up. Rook takes, hits the bishop and the pawn. And then if pawn takes, bishop takes, check. He could interpose. These puzzles are so hard. Zidane Tan says, win the knight. No, that wasn't it. Winning the knight wasn't enough because I'm down in exchange and my pieces weren't developed. Oh, there's a queen check 2. Also, almost anything I do, he has queen checks. But I guess I could just play king over. I feel like I want to play rook b5. Takes check, but then knight c6. I don't see it. Guys, I'm not tactically sharp enough to be doing puzzles in puzzle jail. I'm stuck here. Did you guys see it? I open chat back up, but I'm not looking at it. But if I look at it and you give the answer, it's not your fault. I want you guys to be able to talk about the position. I mean, this just continues attacking, but rook takes, check, knight or bishop comes. Well, if bishop comes, I mean, I don't really have a way to defend the bishop that I like, so maybe it's not rook takes, but the bishop is trapped. Takes. I'm hitting the bishop. I'm hitting the pawn. If he plays bishop here, this doesn't do anything. Where's the theme? The theme is hit the queen. Maybe I need to get the rook out to save the bishop, but how? Like, what's the point? I'm losing a piece. He's up a pawn. I just don't see anything good after bishop b5. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. Hits the pawn and the rook. He just hit my rook. It's protected. He's gonna develop. The check doesn't do anything, I don't think. Trades queens. Bishop. And then if queen check, I would just probably play king d2 only because of the stack. This is too slow, right? This is an idea. You can't push, but he could check. Oh, so maybe here he come. If he does check, I come here. But see, there's so many different checks. Well, not here, but there's so many different checks that I think there's something more forcing. These puzzles will get hard, guys. I didn't have a hard time getting to this rating in my puzzles, but now I'm doing them. Maybe it's because I haven't been doing puzzles, right? Yeah. Guys, I didn't practice my muscles. I didn't practice my muscles. D4, rook e5. Oh, you're saying maybe d4 and slide the rook over to here? Another idea is castles. if he tries to block, I could play rook over, and the knight's under attack. And if he castles, bishop wins a piece. So, like, okay, and this is actually pinned. This is actually pinned, guys. So maybe, is it just the puzzle couldn't be just castles. I feel like castles is good. Castles 97, rook e1. H6. Bishop c3. And queen e6, bishop b4 wins. Could it be castles? I just feel like there's so many moves. It's so not forcing. Why not bishop c3? Well, it attacks the queen. It attacks the queen. The queen can go to 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Wait. 5 squares. Nope. 4 squares without losing, I think. Because I have 2 checks. The thing about bishop c3 is then king d2 for the checks. Because of this. It's too much. So bishop c3 is good. It hits this. To me, that looks like an improvement of the position. I'm not seeing it all the way to the end because there's so many variations. You know what I'm saying? He could play check. King d2. Now now I'm threatening this naughty threat. He needs to do something about it. Or bishop check. If I come up, I'm threatening this and that, and I can't protect this square anymore. So it might be bishop c3. Bishop c3, queen g6. Queen e2. The thing is, this holds for now. It might be bishop c3. Because the check doesn't work because I think king d2 is crushing. But there's so many. Okay. Bishop d3. If queen check, it blocks the knight. And I just play here. He has no more checks. And I'm threatening this move. So he has to like get out of it. But then I take. Yeah, he could come back. And then bishop b4 traps it. Then we go here, hit the queen. Kind of making him develop the knight. Or abandon the knight if he wants to hold the square. Queen g6. Rook over, hitting. He can't. The thing is, he can't defend it. He can't defend the knight if it comes here. But like, what if he just comes here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think castling. Lois says, "Hey, Facebook page stream ended. Listen to commercials here on YouTube. Glad you were multi-platform." Really, the Facebook stream ended. Huh? How, I wonder. My internet seems good. Well, that's no fun. No, it says I'm still live on Facebook. It says I'm live. I'm gonna refresh and see. Let me look here. No, it says it ended. Huh. Okay, well, Facebook, I got shut off. And that's all we can do. Odd. Odd. Oh, there we go. Yeah, weird. It was weird because I was looking at my internet. My internet didn't look like it did anything wrong. I have 0 drop frames. That means my internet was doing it perfect. Yeah, so I don't understand it. Okay. The thing about this move is it's just so much more... What's the word? Forcing. Takes, rook takes, bishop comes, and there's nothing. I don't get this puzzle, man. Valor says developing castle. Thank you. That's actually great advice. GF the best was suggesting this move, and the thing I like about if the queen checks, the king comes up. This looks good because it looks like the best move. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing puzzles be like, I think this is the best move, but it's like, yeah, but it's a puzzle. You're supposed to be able. Puzzles you're supposed to be able to, or at least stretch your brain enough to try and solve them. And on this move, I see 2 checks that actually are not good because the king d2 threatening this. We're on this, like I said, that was that crazy line with back, and then here, and then pinning, and then rook over wins. So I think this might be the move. I'm going to play it. It's not it. And this is the point of the stream. When I am doing puzzles, I feel like I feel exactly like this. I look at this picture, I'm like, this is a great picture. That's how I feel. I feel stuck. I feel like I can't move forward until we're going to retry it. But see, now I'll try different stuff. Just castles. Castles was... How are there no other moves, though? Castles, and then... Maybe now here? Hit the queen, and bring the rook. And you're winning a piece, right? Bring a rook first. How can he... He can't take because we take. So this is actually solved over here. Yeah, I don't understand how Facebook got dropped. Now this could be the move. Or it's just bring the piece. Castles. Bishop here wins the piece. Just say you can't castle. Right? And now bishop g5 wins the piece. Is it the best move? It appears to probably be. Yeah. Yeah. Was I kind of on to... I was onto this after castles. My problem with castles, guys, is there were so many sidelines. No, I don't want to practice with computer. I want analysis. There were so many sidelines. Like, okay, well, castles... How come it won't let me... If I could just... I just want to... Okay. Okay. That's not the puzzle still. We solved it, but I gotta back up. Okay, in this position, I want to analyze. Castles. Now, in this position, it's plus 2.3. There's no mate. I guess we're winning a piece. If knight e7 is the best move, bishop c8 is another move. Queen at, let's say queen f5. Rook e1 check. I'm playing king d7. Hit the queen. Queen moves. You're supposed to analyze this? Queen h5. Knight h6. This is just a game. I mean, it's crushing. We didn't... It's just, to me, it's a weird puzzle. To me, it's a weird puzzle. The confusion for me was attempting to not lose the bishop. I saw d4, Enric over, Dave saw castles. Yeah, I considered castles, like in a game, I would say castles is probably the best move. Once you realize you don't worry about saving this because the rook has it resolved. If the pawn takes the bishop gets lost. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize, okay, castles is the best move, easy to find. But what if he doesn't play knight e7, that line where then we get to pin it, and then if he castles, we win the piece back? Because it's not so forcing. Like bishop c8 now threatening to take the piece. White's better. Rook e1 check, bishop e6. c4. It's plus 3. b8 takes. Rook b7, infiltrating. Black's in trouble. There's all kinds of stuff happening here. But there's so many different variations. That's what I don't get. Yeah, that's what I don't get about this puzzle. It's a little bit confusing to me. Facebook went on me. It did. Yeah, Cryonide. We found it. The answer is castles. Oh, we didn't find it. I made a mistake. But it is castles. And then rook e1. And then castles. And bishop up. Wins the knight with a good position. Okay? This is still in a little bit of trouble, but we're going to come up here. We're going to hit this bishop. I mean, this is just the weirdest puzzle to me. Because of all the variations. You know what I'm saying? To me, there's just too many variations. He goes there. Best is castles. Knight e7 is the puzzle move that we played, but he can actually play, I mean, because we get a piece here later. It's so soupy and not forcing. Bishop c8 saving, rook e1, and bishop e6. Bishop c3, queen h6, sack a rook, takes, king f8, bishop e4, knight e7, c4. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, Cryonite, it did. It shut completely down, and I have 0 drop frames from my end, so I have no idea why that shut down. But it wasn't on my end. But either way, if you're new to the stream, my name's Charlie. I play guitar, play chess. I'm in puzzle jail. This has been my least satisfying puzzle. I need someone to explain this to me. I wish Dave Joyce was here, like to say, like, why is this not like white to move and achieve a better position? Usually what happens is you get a checkmate or you win significant material. And there are way too many lines, and it's way too murky for me to just be like, oh yeah, someone should have just solved that. I could see how someone could find the right idea. Castling, if you gave me this position and said, what's the best move on mouse? Probably just castle. Probably just castle, because if he comes, I'm going to put the rook. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the knight. But, you know, this is still trapped. And he may be able to save it and then might get the piece back. So, you know, but this looks good. Castles looks great to me. But to concretely analyze every move, I don't know. What level was it? $2,600. It's me, Claude. Okay, yeah. Cool. I just don't understand the multitudes of variations that are all +2, +2.7, +2.5, +2.3, Puzzles usually have a few. It's just a weird puzzle for me. Pass rate 5%. Attempts 5,244. See what I'm saying, guys? I'm taking a little screenshot of this sucker. Did you hear that, Lois? The pass rate, meaning people that got it right, is 0.5%. 5 out of 100 get this puzzle. And 5,244 have attempted it. I felt like this puzzle was weird. This puzzle almost could be like a training tool in the position. Like, look at this position, find me the ideas, analyze me some concrete moves. But it's like when it's all crushing. Castles, great. Bring the rook. Castles, and then bishop. And we win a piece. But none of that's forced. None of that's forced, Daniel. That's the thing. None of it's forced. And there are slightly worse moves that still don't lose. Or that still lose, but they lose a little bit more. But black can keep playing. Castles. Bishop c8. Threatens to win the piece now. Rook e1 check. Bishop e6. c4. Take. And then rook b7. d4. Like, this is way too much to have to analyze this line. Although I guess the other line gets, the other line gets a piece sooner, but but this is actually technically worse for black. But it's like, this is still a reasonable move. In other words, 97 is plus 2.64. Bishop c8 is plus Bishop c8 is plus 2.5. 2.45. They wanted 97. 97 is plus 2.33. It's a tenth of a pawn different. And so you have to analyze castles. And I guess you just have to analyze that everything loses after castles. Castling was it. But except you weren't right. You weren't right to castle because you were guessing. I mean, you were right, but you were guessing. You know what I mean? That's like, that's like shooting a gun into a crowd and hitting a serial killer. It's like, hey, you were right. Good shot. You know what I'm saying? While I always have the worst examples, but you understand the difference. It's you chose the right move based on ideas, but not calculation. You know what I'm saying? This puzzle, though, I would argue that it's a 2,600 rated puzzle, but that's not really 2,600 rated people like Grandmasters at 2,600. This is still, it's just a puzzle. But the way this puzzle, there's so many variations, I don't understand how it's even here. And Daniel Abbott, 5% out of 5,000 people that have done this puzzle, 5% got it right. So this puzzle has a very, very low get it right. And that's because I think it's a bad puzzle. I doubt Dave and Daniel were intuition. Oh, it is intuition. It's 1,000,000% intuition. Unless he looked at all these lines, unless he looked at castles, unless he looked at this in castles. Wait, are we analyzing it? Where's the analysis board? Yeah, it's intuition. If you just say castles without looking at this move and all reasonable variations after it, King D7 and all moves variations after it, Pawn takes and all variations after it, Bishop C8 and then eventually Bishop C8, whatever, C4, and then Bishop C6. You got to look at you got to know. Otherwise, you're guessing. Now, you got to know, when we play chess, we only know to our ability, right? But if you didn't even try and you just said castles, you weren't right. You just guessed. You guessed the first move. Do you know what I'm saying? But you didn't analyze it. Because you would have to find the second move and the third move and the fourth move all in a row to get it right. But it's pretty far. It's a pretty long puzzle. Castles, 97. Rook over is, to me, very easy. I would have found that after castles. And then Bishop G5 I would have found. Yeah. I could tell you I didn't guess. So you looked at castles, Bishop C8, Rook E1, Bishop E6. You looked at this? You looked at this line? It's like a tenth of a pawn worse than Knight E7. It's almost the same line. It still loses. But did you look at this line, Daniel? That's my point. I'm willing to think maybe that you probably didn't. There's way too many things going on here. You know what I mean? That's the second best move. And it's just slightly worse than Knight. It's just slightly worse. You know what I'm saying? And you would have to look at this in order to know that this wins a piece after castles, right? Castles, Rook E1 here, and Bishop G5. If you saw that line, that's good. And that is the answer. But in this position, you have to say, if Knight E7, Rook E1, but what about Bishop C8? Bishop C8, Rook E1, then what? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. That's, to me, just looking at it and guessing castles, because I would guess castles the best move too. I had to look first, though. But I'm like, I was thinking castles is it. What you're missing is nothing. You're missing nothing except for, it's like that short I made. If you just look at a puzzle and you don't calculate it to a win, and you just say castles. Well, if it was if you get points for being intuitively right on the first move, then that would be a win. But to concretely analyze it, like I said, what if in this position, if you didn't play, if he plays the second best move, all that stuff you looked at with rook over 97, bishop here winning a piece is done because check here. Now what? And when you analyze this, did you say he's not going to do this because it's a tenth of a pawn worse than 97? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that it's a bad puzzle. It's a bad puzzle. That's why 5% of the people got it. You know what I mean? You did great. You did great. I don't analyze all this stuff accurately either. I got it wrong. Okay? And coming up with castles first is insanely awesome, Daniel. That right there that will take you far. Well, no, calculating is very important. And that's the whole point of doing the puzzles. But the intuition to just say, man, no way, this is brutal. Look at his king. What's he going to do? This is what I kind of thought he would do, but then we see after this, he can't castle. Well, he can. And the puzzle ends here. Right? And it's minus 2.37. But if you play castles because you think this is the only move and you didn't even look at this and you're playing a game, a tournament game, and your opponent, and you go, oh, I didn't see bishop c8. Then you feel like you won and did well by castling. But what if bishop c8 wins for black? And you didn't see it. You saw this line that does win. But what if you're playing a tournament game and the guy plays another move? If you didn't even look at it, then, and this is like a 10th, maybe a 20th of a pawn worse. No one is gaining any ground with this puzzle. It's like you're just shuffling pieces around. I was expecting more. What happens after bishop g5? After bishop g5, you just win the piece. You win the piece. Bishop g5, queen f5, you win the piece. And now this piece might be losing. You might lose this piece because it's trapped. If you try and save the rook, he's just going to take it. Although it's pinned, so you can actually at some point play rook b1. Rook e8, rook b1. Rook e8, rook b1, and now the bishop gets out. And if takes, this is hanging, see? Yeah, so that line solves it. It does. And if you saw every move through the puzzle, then you did get the puzzle right. The first move, castles, it's good, but I couldn't see. I'm looking at it going, there's so many lines, and the bishop c8 line is close in evaluation to 97. Okay, now it's calling it half a pawn. It was calling it 2/10, 3/10 of a pawn. Half a pawn better, but it's like blocking the file. Looks like a good defensive move. You know what I mean? And I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to be able to evaluate this? Bishop c8, rook e1 check, bishop e6, c4. I mean, my God, look at all the moves. And this is a puzzle? I don't know. To me, it's just a bad puzzle. Yeah, I'm not saying the entire puzzle would have been solved due to the difficulty, but anyone who came close to the answer or find the accurate move is cool. Yeah, great. Yeah. No, you are right, Lois. You are right, Lois. But all I'm saying is be careful of guessing moves and patting yourself on the back when you just guessed it. If they have there could be puzzles. They could make puzzles like intuitive, guess the first move. Rapid fire. Bam, bam, bam. How fast can you go? How many can you get right? Right? Because that would be a separate game. But when But the way you get better at puzzles is by solving them, not guessing them. And it took me a minute to see castles, and I believed it was the best move, but there's just so many variations. I'm like, how could it be that? It has to be something more concrete. It has to be something more concrete. But it's not. That's why I think this is a weird puzzle. Ooh, I want to ask do you know? I want to see what is 5. I don't think I've ever seen 5% on a puzzle. I feel like that's low. Do you know the average solved percentage? Where's percentage, guys? I can't even find it. Of puzzles on chess.com, such as 5% of people solved this. The rest failed. Let me see. There we go. Individual. You got to learn how to ask these questions right, guys. Example, success rate, right? Okay. You know what? I'm learning. Look at this. Lois, check this out. See, this gives me an idea because I don't know. I don't know. Easy puzzles often have a solve rate of 70% or higher. Intermediate puzzles, 30 to 60%. High-rated puzzles, 2,000 to 2,500, check this out, Lois, may drop to under 10%. See, I didn't know. I thought everyone who's rated 2450 in puzzles, when they get a puzzle that's in their range, half of them, 60% of them get it right. Ultra hard puzzles, 2700 plus, can have solve rates as low as 1 to 3% or even lower if they are extremely non-intuitive. Yeah. Well, there you go. So that is probably that teaches me something about the solve rate, because I see the solve rate and I'm like 5%. Well, no one's getting that puzzle. That's I still feel like it's a horrible puzzle. Just thought the puzzle wouldn't do that. Right. Yeah. Well, you were right in the way of coming up with the first move. But like I said, a big part of doing puzzles, everyone can do puzzles however they want, but a big part of doing puzzles is calculating them. It's to get better at calculation. Or that's a big benefit you can get from it. You know what I'm saying? Puzzle Rush is more intuitive. What's your intuition like? You move fast, you make a move. Bang, bam, puzzle. Next one. Guess, right? Try and get your numbers up. But dude, castling is a beautiful, beautiful move, and you were correct. And Dave Joyce mentioned it too. And I saw that you had mentioned castles. I think your exact words, Daniel, were, "Can't you just castle?" Or "Can't you just castle?" Yeah. No, I saw it, and I agreed. I just feel like, okay, castles, Bishop C8. You'd be like, oh, okay, rook check. Okay, Bishop B6. And you gotta give a move. Now, it didn't play Bishop C8. It played Knight E7, but it's like half a pawn worse, and it's already losing. So I don't know. That's just a weird puzzle to me. Maybe my brain is tripping out today, man. Maybe being a puzzle jail has driven me nuts, Daniel. But that was great intuition to play castles. You and Dave Joyce, and I saw it around the same time or a little bit after, whatever. I did agree with this though. I agreed, but I'm like, there's too many variations. They can't give you a puzzle with this many variations with castles. It's too slow. Except this does win a piece. does win a piece. And I had to look at these ideas, but those I knew were worse. Those ideas I knew were worse, like, watch. Like, castles. Wait. Where's it? I clicked analysis, right? Yeah. Okay, he played there. Okay, if we don't castle. If we don't castle, there's queen checks. So castles. Yeah, knight e7. It's a line. But bishop back is... What else is not a whole lot worse? This is about a pawn, almost a pawn worse. Queen f5. Rook e1 check. Knight e7. c4. It's like this puzzle, my answer that I come up with is this has to be crushing. But I don't see the win. I see if knight e7, rook over, and he can't castle if he doesn't want to lose his piece. But it's still it's the best move, and just giving up the bishop, giving up the knight, right? Yeah, it just seemed way too unclear to me. It's a weird puzzle. Yeah. I don't believe I've ever encountered a puzzle where castling is even a valid choice. Not, I think there's probably been some, but usually castle long and the rook comes in with the check. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If the rook comes in with the check, sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, that puzzle still kind of blows my mind, and I thought there's something wrong with the puzzle, and now that I understand that it said some puzzles can drop down to 3% or even lower, especially when we're non-intuitive. To me, this is very intuitive, except for the fact that it seems like anti-puzzle, because it seems to me like he's got so many ways to go. He's got so many answers. Yeah. Like, because you have to look at this and say this. You have to look at that line and say, oh, that's half a pawn worse than playing knight e7. But I guess the thing is, it's your same move. You castle. Oh yeah, no, because like I said, when you're analyzing, you don't know. And if you were to play this move, you have to figure out this line too. And if you didn't, then you get here, then it's wrong. And I didn't even look at bishop c8. I didn't even see it. Some puzzles are stupid. That's what I tell myself anyway. Yeah, you could blame the puzzle. I don't believe I've ever encountered. Oh yeah, right. Well, guys, I'm gonna get running, man. I'm gonna get ready for my gaming stream later. I gotta make some food. Lois, thanks for being here. Daniel, dude, you saw this, and it comes from your intuitiveness. This is a great move. It's a great move, and you found that, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. I wasn't trying to put it down. I'm just saying that, like, you looked at bishop c8. Oh, but then how do you know that this other line is all the best if you didn't analyze all the lines? You said you didn't figure the computer would do that. I didn't even consider bishop c8. But look at this move. What does it do? Now it threatens to win a piece. And it blocks the file. This is actually a really good move. I like it better than losing the piece. But the king is in so much trouble. But now I'm threatening the bishop. You know what I'm saying? Takes. But look at his king. He's in trouble. But the puzzle's not solved. It's not being solved. The thing is, the bishop never plays it. I just don't see how you... At what point... I'll tell you, you know what? I've watched Yasser. Have you seen... Daniel, did you see the video of Aman and Yasser doing puzzles? Lois says, more story with Charlie, LOL, and a year without a beard and short hair. Amazing performance. Thanks for the tip. Have you seen that Daniel Abbott, Amon Hamilton, and Yasser doing puzzles. If you haven't seen it, dude, you got two grand masters struggling. And they'll look and analyze as much as they can, and they'll be like, this must be the move, and they play it, and then they start analyzing all over again because they're like, okay, now what? Like, I don't even know. That just had to be the move. Like, we you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this puzzle, I think, is kind of like that. Like, I wonder if 5% of people actually looked at Bishop C8 and analyzed it and said, no, Knight E7 is a better defense, and we're at least getting a piece. It's weird. And then saving the bishop? How do you save the bishop, man? In this position, you don't. You just get so much attack that black's in trouble. That was a great puzzle. Guys, thanks for taking me to Puzzle Jail. And I will be back live later here on YouTube for Gaming with the Guys. And good job, Dave Joyce and Daniel Abbott, for seeing castles first. It was the correct move. It was a good move. Freaking love you guys. Thank you guys. Catch you guys.